Hey everybody, what's going on? This is another Blue review for the film Enchanted. So basically here's the story. I saw a preview of Enchanted. I think it was like the first 15 minutes. I don't know if I made it all the way through, but the first certain amount of minutes of the movie on the internet. Because they had like a free kind of preview type thing. And I just remember thinking, this is horrible. This is horrible. I couldn't understand why everyone was going on about it. So my sister and her husband rented it on regular DVD, and they just kept going on and on and on and on and on about it. And some other people had gone on about it, and so I said, alright, fine. It's on Blu-ray. I'll probably want to do a review about it at some point or another, so fuck it. I'm going to rent it. So I sat down and I watched it. With my mom, of all people. And I gotta say, I actually kind of liked it. I'm not head over heels over it like a lot of people, but it was a pretty decent movie. It's certainly pretty good. And I have to say this about those songs. The first time I heard them, I hated them. The second time I heard them, I thought, well, I don't hate them, but they're retarded. And the third time I heard them, they started sticking in my head, and I realized I'm not going to watch this movie anymore because I don't want those songs in my head. I got enough ridiculously, fruity songs in my head that I don't need anymore. But I did. I liked it. What's interesting about the Blu-ray release is that it looks so good. The special effects, and there's like a dragon in the film, and it looks fantastic. Everything looks great. I have two complaints about the film. The Blu-ray version of it is so clear that you can actually see imperfection in Amy Adams' face. And she looks kind... I don't want to say she looks like disgusting, but she certainly doesn't look glamorous. And it detracts from that quite a bit. I don't know. I just kept noticing like weird like freckles and imperfections in her face and things that just kind of, it didn't necessarily take me out of the movie, but they did kind of like, what? The movie is basically about this cartoon princess or wannabe princess who accidentally gets transcended, I guess, into the real world and falls in love with Patrick Dempsey, of all fucking people. I have a couple complaints other than that. One, I don't understand why Patrick Dempsey's character has to be a sort of negotiator, or I can't think of what exactly the term is for it, but I think an arbitrator is what it is for people going through a divorce. And I don't know what it is about sort of these romantic comedies, but apparently divorce arbitrators, or whatever they're called, apparently are not very, up on marriage. But when some young feisty thing comes in who's, still believes in true love, can patch up some, bitchy couple's marriage with, just a couple of words, and makes the divorce arbitrator think twice about his views on marriage. I mean, it's just so stereotypical that part of the movie didn't get me. I didn't like that part of it. But the rest of the part was pretty good. I thought Amy Adams did a good job. She got very annoying. That voice got very, very annoying after a while. Susan Sarandon did good. I don't know what the guy's name is, but he played Wormtail, Peter Pettigrew on Harry Potter, and plays basically the same character in this movie. Other things that I didn't like about it were the fact that the cartoon is shot, I think, in like 1:6:6. And the film is shot in 2:35, and I don't understand that. Why not just choose one fucking aspect ratio and shoot the whole film in that? Why the separation? I didn't like that. I don't like it when people switch aspect ratios in the middle of a film. It pisses me off. Shoot one aspect ratio and then move on. Shoot another movie. And I don't understand why this movie was in 2:35 anyways. I thought it would have probably been much more visually spectacular if they would have shot it in 1:8:5, and you can actually crop 1:6:6 to 1:8:5 relatively easily. It doesn't, or you can even go in between and shoot it in the high def format of 1:7:6, which is in between 1:6:6 and 1:8:5, and that actually looks pretty good as well. So I don't know why they didn't just choose one aspect ratio, but for people who haven't seen the film on Blu-ray, don't worry. It's not letterboxed. It is anamorphic. It will fill your whole screen eventually, but the cartoon is in one aspect ratio and the movie's in another. So whatever. Overall, I thought the movie was pretty decent. I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would, but I'm kind of a sucker for these type of films. Give it a shot. It's certainly a clear, awesome-looking Blu-ray, and the music really, fills the surrounds and everything. I just thought this was a great Blu-ray release, and another, home run for Disney, who has their problems. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they overprice discs. This one's relatively inexpensive. I think it's about $23 on Amazon, which is kind of expensive, but not too bad. So check out Enchanted on Blu-ray. Peace.